I'm gonna teach you how to crush those insecurities for your solo hiking trip. Smash those fears. Eat that anxiety for breakfast. Actually, for breakfast, I started off with a cup of coffee in my hotel suite.
On this trip, we're staying in Canmore, Alberta.
I started off with a bagel from Rocky Mountain Bagel, best bagels in town, extra cream cheese.
And we're in Kananaskis right now, about to hike up the beautiful Hauling Peak. So I've done most of my traveling solo. Most of my hiking and backpacking solo. You know, if I had to wait for everyone's schedules to sync up, kids, obligations, I'd never have gone anywhere. Sometimes you just gotta go it alone if you don't want to be sitting at home wishing you were somewhere else. It took me a lot of practice, a lot of trial and error to do activities alone, especially eating in a restaurant alone.
Bienvenue au Place de Austin. For how many?
Oh, just one, just me.
Just you? No one's joining you?
Gross. Every now and then, the hostesses or waiters at restaurants don't help, and they give that kind of solo sympathy. Tip number 1. If a hostess or waitress is being awkward about table for one, I say, yeah, I'm actually celebrating my divorce.
Right this way. This needs drinks.
Yup. Zsa Zsa Gabor ain't got nothing on me. Can't even tell you how many times I've used that line. It instantly takes an awkward situation into a celebration. I mean, at this point, I've celebrated a fake divorce more than I've celebrated a real birthday. Tip number 2. If you get to your table and you're feeling awkward and vulnerable, I like to have something to occupy my hands. Like, I'll take a journal to journal in about my travels. I'll have an actual paper book because cell phones die, especially while you're traveling. Tip number 3. Order a glass of champagne or a fancy cocktail. With all that said, at some point in your solo adventure, you're going to have a little bit of solo insecurity. Whether you're climbing a mountain in the Rockies or sitting in a cafe in Paris. Especially as women, it's been ingrained in us that being alone is unsafe. Drinking alone is unsafe. Going to a club alone is unsafe. Hell, we even go to the washroom in groups. I didn't start my own campfire or even pitch a tent by myself until I was 30. You can do these things. You will do these things. Let's go.